Welcome to my continuation, and this time it's actually Halloween, so it gives me an excuse to show off the decor, because why not? So there you go, there's a little wee look around. So, and I got that on the screen to make it a little bit more on the lights. So if I wonder, can we see the paper with lights off? Oh. No, we cannot. That's all we see. So I shan't be doing that. Right, just get into this because I made a talk yesterday which is supposed to be a quote-unquote other content, but I don't think it is. So this again, yeah. Although it's Saturday, so that's the reason, but then I did say about the fireworks display, la 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 la. So, ooh, it's readable this week, I think. Must be the decorator, must be giving me a bit more, oomph. Right, my camera work was not good on the last video, so I could get that a little bit better, because I'm all... So such and such has got 34, and this has got 28, and this has got 22, and then I'm trying to fit it all in, and it doesn't work. So that doesn't really work. So I'll have to go about it in a I'll differentiate the way I do it. Right, so again, Hams is still leading with 34.5 and 39 in speciality. LET has remained the same with 22 and 29. First speciality tonight, so the Slash will be away. Jade, who is sadly out, 29.5 boosted up in the speciality, which is very good. James 27.3 in ballroom now, so it went down a little bit. And then Latin 22. Speciality will be getting one. Tony 15 on the ballroom, the lowest, and the lowest in the Latin with 18.5, and the lowest in speciality, which seems to be higher, with 24. So 15, that'll be getting a wee update today. Fleur 30.5 in Latin, and then 28 in ballroom, 33.5 in speciality, seems to be more her thing. Will 28.5 in the Latin, and 33 in the ballroom, 29.5 in speciality, 30, and then 28.5 and 28 for LES. Think the ballroom will go up tonight, hopefully. I can't see it not. Molly, 33 in Latin, 34 in ballroom, 30, so all round decent. That speciality will definitely be going up because they got screwed with a theme last week, and A Stranger Things is calling, a theme. That's perfect for Halloween, so I'm really looking forward to that. Some of the themings are a bit odd. I don't mind Ellie and her doing Hocus Pocus, but Helen's doing Little Red Riding Hood. That'll be a bit... I don't know how that'll work, but we'll see. Helen, actually, speaking of Helen, her speciality's 30.5, her ballroom's 31, and her Latin's 28. Hopefully her ballroom will increase. Tyler's speciality is 32.3, 32 in the ballroom, and 31 in Latin. So he's got another Latin to tackle tonight, which is his lowest average. Kim, 27.5 in the Latin, 27 in the ballroom average, and 33 in speciality. So quite in the middle. She got both 27 in her ballrooms. Rumba, not great, so the only one she's been great at is the Samba in Latin, so that could maybe remain the same. I'm not going to say it'll go any lower, because from what I've seen, I've been surprised at how good it was. Again, good. She's actually one of the ones with the better thing, because she's been quite lucky because in the theme, the BBC themes last week, she got the Come Dance and theme tune, and she's got like a Frozen theme, well, like as in statuesque theme, so you can add quite a bit of Halloween elements to that. So that's good. Odd theming. Fleur, I'm not sure how Fleur's is gonna work because Fleur is it's not very Halloween. It's a salsa to I don't know, Beyonce. How's that fit with Halloween? Have my own wee audience out there, so we do. Right, yes, so that is the averages. So some I'm really looking forward to, some I'm a bit dubious about, but Ellie, T, and Molly's who I'm most looking forward to. Right, good grief, I'm 5 minutes into the video now. Worst scores. So now we've added Jade from her elimination, who should have went a lot further, by the way. 28 for speciality was her worst. 23 in Latin was the worst, and 26. So actually, that's pretty decent. If you look at the average, that's pretty decent for a lowest score. Some people don't even get that for their best scores. Now, speaking of best scores, where's my sheet for best scores? It's right here. Right. Her best score in ballroom, she only did one, so 26. Her best in Latin was 29, and her best in speciality was 31. Again, quite decent. Right. Who am I most in line with? I like this bit because sometimes the judges get, criticism. Craig's is progressively going up, but it's always the lowest, 6.7. Motsy, 7.35. Shirley, 6.99. And Anton, who is only a 0.4 away from me, was 7.42. So Anton continues, no surprise there, to be the judge that I'm most in line with in terms of scores. So I think maybe in a couple of weeks they could be exactly the same. I'm not going to purposely undermark just to make it the same. Definitely not. Right. There you have it. Messy. Right. Not the footballer. Right, okay. Best scores from me. LES, an 8, so continues to be an 8. Helen, it's went 80 at 999, so that's good. So that hasn't dropped. Hams has got a second 10 from me. Fleur dropped to an 8, but it was still very good. LET 7, all 7s apart from 1 8. Kim, quite consistent with 7s and 8s. Tyler, an 8, so it dropped a little bit from the 10. James, 5, that's actually meant to be a 7, so he's been pretty average for me, so mostly 6s. Molly, a 7, I thought that was her worst dance last week, because she's so fabulous, and I loved her cha-cha a lot. 8, so yeah. Third week was his highest for me. Tony went down to a 5 again, because as much as it's entertaining, I can't have him, on the same as the others. Jade was always 8s and 9s, loved a bit of Jade. Now, a lot of people were angry about Anton's 8 towards her, but, it's hard not to love. When someone, they're singing about comedy icon, great tune, it's hard not to love it, like. Even though the technique needed a bit of work. Right. Same, I give Tony Samba 7, so Jade deserves an 8. Right. Best scores from the judges. Molly's continues to be 35. LET 30. I think that might go up tonight for the pair of them. LES has been on 30 for quite a while. Hams is on 39, has scored the season. Will has been on 34 consistently from week 1. Tony is on 26. That might change tonight, actually, because his quick step looked pretty decent. Tyler is on 38. Fleur is on 38 as well. Both their Argentine Tango and Charleston was immaculate. Helen, 35 from last week. Don't know if she can push it, but we'll see. James is on 32. Don't know how. Mind boggles. And Jade and Kim. Kim has been on 33, and Jade will now leave the competition with a high score of 31. So at least she managed to get into the 30s. But we still have all these weeks to fill out, so that's exciting. Oh, this one's a bit bent. Oh, fall hurt. I feel like a middle-aged man sitting down. Please don't repeat that again. Right, the judges compared to me. Now, this is a hefty difference. 27.40 is what the judges made of Jade. Well, I give her a 32.80 as an average. Might seem a little bit crazy, but I do love a bit of Jade. So yeah, she was in 12. I always seem to be higher because Craig brings them down. I'd love to do this without Craig's scores to see if there's that big of a gap. Probably not. Right, worst scores from the judges. Tony, thankfully, has always been on 15. Hams at 24. Will, 23. Hopefully won't go any lower. LET, 21. Jade leaves at 23. That's good because that was her first dance. James is still on 22. LES, 26. That hasn't changed. Helen, again, identical to LES. Fleur's on 28. Kim, 23, that hasn't changed either. Molly was on 31 there, but dipped to 30. And Tyler has continued to be on 22. So that is pretty decent right now. 40 and 10s for this week. My prediction for a 10 is Molly and Hamza. I was going to say a 40 for Molly, but I think it might be a 39, but I don't think she'll smash that. Who else maybe could have been down there? I was maybe thinking of putting Fleur, but I resisted. But I'm gonna prove myself wrong. I just know it. Bet ya, because this isn't a great board so far. I've got quite a bit of it wrong. Right, top and bottom, this is pathetic. Again, regretting putting Tony at the bottom because his quick step looked decent. It probably will be James at the bottom, but, you know. Well, I could put Tony and James. I might do that. Right, well, Molly and Hams is my top prediction. But I think Molly might score a little bit higher than Hams, but we'll see. Right, well, who'll leave? Down to there. Right, every week I've been continuously wrong, as you can, as you've managed to witness. I said Tony, and it was Kay, Matt, Richie, James, Matt, and LET and Jade. So this week I'm hoping I'm right, saying James and Amy. I better be right. So we'll see. Last but not least, the winner. Right, I was saying Molly and Carlos for quite a bit of time, but I think Hamza and Jovita are in with a strong chance. And I think this will be getting filled out quite soon. Because usually around Halloween I start to back them up. Unless, I like them from the minute the reveal came out. So it depends. But yeah, looking good. So yeah, that's all from this wee series. So it's a dark Halloween night. This is a nice wee day. I like sort of the end, October 29th. That was a fantastic day last year. Got up to some great things. This year I'm writing for a dancing show. Just as immaculate, don't you think? Well, there you go. At least it gives me some content. So, half term this week. So, that might bring a delight, or it might make you want to bleach your eyes out. So, I'll soon tell the fate of that. So, nighty night for me.